All right, it's Inauguration Day, and President-elect Donald Trump has pledged to get right to work right after he's sworn in.
We will work side by side with our friends in the Middle East, including our greatest ally, Israel. We could find common ground with Russia. We will also keep open Guantanamo Bay. My administration will aggressively pursue joint and coalition military operations to crush and destroy ISIS.
Well, that's a big agenda. What should his first priority be as new commander-in-chief?
Let's ask our friend, former White House National Security Staff member under President George W. Bush. We're thinking about Herbert Walker Bush and President Obama. Gillian Turner joins us live from D.C. Good morning, Gillian.
Good morning. Happy Inauguration Day.
Thank you very much. A lot of people have been waiting a long time for this. Okay, so today's the day when it all starts. What's number one?
Well, this is, President Donald Trump is assuming office during arguably one of the most dynamic and challenging national security times in the history of this country. So, a lot of things to repair, a lot of relationships with allies and adversaries around the globe that he's going to change. But I think that before we can really project strength abroad or achieve any of the goals that we've got for this country, we've got to have our own internal house of cards in order, which means that his number one priority should be, and probably is going to be, getting his whole national security team on the same page.
All right, so the number one, having them all in attendance, he's got to fully hire everybody. So I understand that Mattis and Flynn have had a series of long meetings together. That's going to be important. But when you see 500 Marines going into Norway, when you see the bolstering up of NATO on the Eastern Rim, when you see major operations insert Libya, and you see we don't even know where we're now invited to the peace talks with Syria, the Russians have invited us in, you wonder what he's going to prioritize.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of things here that are arguably the most important thing, but I think when we strip it all away and get down to the fundamentals of running the American government, what he really needs to do first and foremost is make sure that everyone who's now working for him, that includes folks who have been working on the campaign, his political appointees, as well as the civil servants who are in place at the White House and across the departments and agencies, know what his foreign policy agenda is, and that's very clear-cut. These are the folks who are going to have to execute it for him. So he's going to have to make it very clear to them, first and foremost, what it is that he hopes to achieve, what of President Obama's policies he wants to roll back or reverse, which he wants to improve upon, which he wants to extend. And once that's clear, he has to make sure that all those folks also know what their particular roles and responsibilities are. And that's how we can move forward in sort of repairing some of our bilateral relationships.
All right, Gillian Turner, thank you so much.